All right.
You guys hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I
there we
thought
go. Nice,
I was done.
nice.
Everyone, please retweet the space
Yeah, we got
to
to
get people know.
definitely. We got to get that back out there. We kind of killed that one, but it's all right. All right, sorry everybody. Thanks for switching spaces with us. Could have been anywhere, but you're here and during
It's
this.
all good, man. It's not your fault, dude.
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Twitter be Twitter. Spaces be spaces. You know how it goes. Ain't much we can do about it. It'll be all right. All right, so now everybody should be back up. Our speakers should be coming along too in just a second. We'll give them just a minute or two. Anyway, how you doing today, Annie? You all right?
Son of the beach.
Yes, I am. I was no, it's too cold. Super cold.
Can you guys hear me okay or no? I think I
But
lost everybody.
No, we can hear you.
yeah, no, I can hear you.
We can hear you. Can you hear us, Luck?
Yeah, it's just like
Uh
coming
oh.
in like a robot. But I'll let me see if I change something up.
Oh, damn, they're fun. They're on us. They're on us bad today.
I had to log in twice. I guess it's that update that Luck was talking about before the space closed. The other one, so maybe that's maybe that's the issue.
All right, was there an update? I didn't even hear it say that. Was there an update?
I,
Shit.
yeah, but I had to log out. I mean log in back again twice. Okay, so I have JD here. Um, who else? Oh, JD. Let's see. Did it work? Hmm. 21. Can you approve JD?
Yeah, I
I
don't
keep
see the
approving, but
I don't see the
it's
request coming through here. Let's try to send it to them on our own.
why are you laughing,
The
JD?
We
the
didn't
only
have these
way it
pro-
ever works for me as a speaker is if I press it like to send to you guys.
There you go. Awesome.
we didn't have these
Okay.
problems with MySpace, did we? Right? Tom was doing his job over there.
Man, I wish Tom would come to Twitter. Let's bring Tom to Twitter.
Yeah, I think it was after the Bob one because I didn't have. I had to verify to log in after the space with Bob. So I don't know. Maybe
Something going on in the back end. I think Twitter, they have many updates, but they don't ever update nothing. It seems it's always the same crap. All right. Well, I
okay.
guess we.
I'm gonna retweet this too.
Okay,
So
that's fine. It's 420.
okay.
It's 420. I guess we'll go ahead and roll into it. We got the majority of our speakers here with us, so thanks everybody for rolling to the new space with us and switching over. And again, this is number 52, man. So congratulations. You've been here for the year. It's been a wild ride. It's been there's been some ups, some downs, but it's definitely been an experience. And I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for everybody that's been here, everybody that's been with us since the beginning, middle to the end. Whenever you came on, we're still thankful for it and welcome. But yeah, this is number 52. This brings us to a year of community hangouts and doing the recaps and chilling every Saturday, basically, man. We spent every Saturday together for the past year, so that's got to stand for something, right? So at least it does to us, so that's cool. But yeah, congratulations everybody. And there we go. Congratulations, everybody. And, definitely always appreciate the support, the love, and, everything the community gives. And y'all help do this just as much as we do. So it's definitely a community effort, a joint team effort, as we like to say. But thanks, everybody, again. We definitely appreciate it. And just want to say a big thank you, and we love you. All right, we'll dive into it, man. Again, if you have requested mic, if you have anything to say, concerns, anything you would like to talk about, questions, feel free to come up. This is an open space. We're just going to do a quick recap over the action with Paul for the past week. And here it is. This is a weekly recap from March 3rd to the March 9th, 2024, highlighting the latest happenings at PAWChain for our new and old investors and members of our community. If you are new, pardon me, if you are new to our community and have simply been away from project news for a while, you may have noticed changes to the PAW logo and our PAWecosystem.com website. The project has rebranded. The new website has been created from scratch with a more corporate and less meme-like feel. After a long wait for Certic to provide us with a score, we finally have it, and as of today, the score is 92.64, holding strong to us. That's pretty cool, which ranks us 22nd overall in the Certic Leadership Scoreboard. The beta version of PAWChain was finally released to the public on February 22nd. We have 2 blogs you can visit to learn more about PAWChain technology. Just visit pawchain.net, click on blogs where you will find a PAWChain beta launch kicks off the future of multi-chain, unlocking the future with PAWChain's multi-chain migration, and we have video tutorials you can use to navigate the PAWChain beta testnet. And it's just really pretty simple and straightforward. If you follow the tutorials, they're really informative, and it's really an easy process. If you've never done it before, just ask for help, and somebody can easily walk you through it. It's no biggie. An accelerated transaction. Oh no, I'm sorry. In March 3rd, thanks to our developers, you can now do just that. Check in real time the progress of all our technologies under development by visiting pawdevs.com. And what that'll do, we'll get these links put up top for y'all as well here in a second. And what that'll do is just kind of give you an update. It's like a kind of like a living roadmap, if you will. You know, it's just telling you not necessarily what's to come, but what's being worked on and what's been completed and the kind of the completion rate that they're at. So it's kind of cool. You know, it's kind of a check in, kind of a third window to look through at progress. It's really cool. I thought it was really cool and definitely what we needed as far as transparency, because we screamed that a lot, but you know, to say something is to say something, but to do something is totally different, you know. So I thought that was really cool. Accelerated transaction processing. The Paw Bridge V1 beta enables fast transactions between our Layer 1 and Layer 3, as well as seamlessly connecting to the Sepolia network, which will eventually enable connectivity to all. More excitingly, faster transaction speeds await us with the addition of validator nodes. So that's going to be really cool. I can't wait to see that. PAWChain is set to be the next big meme coins chain, and for what reasons? Extremely low gas rates, security being a really big focus. Our chain will be audited by Certic and Hacking Club, and have the continuous monitoring program. So that means there'll be eyes on the blockchain 24 hours a day. So if something looks fishy, it sets off a kind of like an alert. You know, somebody checks into it and they let somebody at PAWChain know, hey, this is what's taking place. So it's a really cool program. Um, projects that projects that deploy their liquidity on PAWChain will simultaneously become cross-chain, which is a very great selling point. It's just a great innovative is a lack of a better word, because I don't have nothing else to call it, but innovative is definitely one of the words I start with to describe that. Being exclusive to one chain limits accessibility, marketing opportunities, and potential investors. Choosing to become multi-chain with Paw will allow projects to scale their project reach to new heights with simplicity and security. So that's just kind of a small little breakdown of one of the reasons of why it's kind of cool and innovative, like I said. Giveaways. Win tickets to the event promoted by Web3 ends March 2nd. I'm sorry, March 10th. So you can actually win some tickets to the conference that'll be there on Web3, and that's going to be a really cool event. If you happen to be in the area and want to go, just let somebody know. We'll definitely check into that for you. Share the PAWChain post, comment why you'd like to attend, and follow the Web3 Dubai _IO account. That's their Twitter account. We'll get that slapped up top for y'all in a minute on the Jumbotron. The event is on April 29th, 2024 in Dubai. So that's just kind of a heads up. We have 3 giveaways from 2 community members. Rob. Okay, no, we have 3 giveaways from 3 community members. Raboshi Nakamura is giving away 10,000 USD in Paw at 1 billion market cap to one lucky winner. And we have Smallwell is giving away 10,000 USD in Paw with a market cap of 12 billion to one lucky winner. And then we have the new one, Denise Paw Fam, is giving away 2,500 when Paw reaches 100 million market cap. And when it reaches 1 million market cap, he will give away $10,000. So pretty cool, man. These people are doing it out of the kindness of their heart, their own pockets, on their own free will. So this is that's community integration for you, and that's just that's dedication beyond. Like I said, words only go a certain distance. To see people acting on it and taking money out of their own pocket to promote that and just do giveaways like that to people who to have winners and stuff and just try to encourage people. And I just think it's really cool, man. That's yes, it's really awesome. My hats off to y'all. Big salute. Always remember, we are a one chip ecosystem, and that is just the biggest and strongest reminder we can always give you. We always will be able to give you that reminder forever. So that's cool. All right. So that's it for the recap, and we'll do like normal. We got some speakers up with us today, so we'll kind of go around and give everybody a minute to talk about what they thought was good. I'm trying to get the crypto on the screen, but what jumped off the page for you this week, and we can start with you, DJ, if you want. It's been a while since you've been up, man. Welcome back. Good to see you. I see your hand, J Squawk. You got my DJ. I'll just start with J Squawk real quick, then we'll circle back to you, bro.
Right.
Go ahead, J Squawk.
No, first, you know what? Go ahead, DJ. You the man.
Oh no, you go ahead, bro.
All right, real quick, man. If y'all didn't attend the Bob space, there was something very, very interesting that like caught my eye, like got my hamster wheels turning in my head in regards to when we onboard blockchains or whatever, right? So y'all know that like right now it feels like it's meme season, right? So you do know that you know we have ETH and Sol, but there's a lot of things that's happening on Sol, whatever. What I've heard in this chain or within this project is that we could dynamically, like wherever the movement is kind of going thing, um we could like flex and transfer that liquid onto any chain that's like flowing, or I mean, like just that's really bullish kind of going thing on that chain. And that was something wild, right? It could be, and this happens like dynamically. It could happen, whether the team figures this out, whether it's the community as well. Um, but it's something to look, like really look into in the future, because if things are flowing more so on Solana, just examples, right? If things are moving towards like Solana versus ETH or whatever, we can move like Paul Liquid, etc., onto that chain, right? Just as just as an example, kind of going thing, and it's very dynamic. So it was really interesting today in that Bob space.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a blank spot. I'm going to jump in for a second on this. It's important to remember that the liquidity has to be deployed, on those chains for us to be able to swap those. But yeah, I'm
Right.
super stoked for this. I can't wait. That Bob Space was great. If you guys didn't hear it, check it out. It's recorded, I believe. Um, I know it was posted on Brian's timeline, so you can check it out there.
Absolutely. And we're talking about like LPs and the whole, man, it was just crazy.
No, great points, man. Good to bring up. I know one of the things like with the LPs, because in the beginning I was thinking the same. Everybody should be instead of just being on their native chain, be on PAWChain. It'll go to every chain, what have you. But it is better to actually, if you do have the liquidity, maybe split it up and give, say, 2 access points to PAWChain, if that makes sense. You're not only deploying on it, you have another backdoor route from that native chain, say BNB, for example, to come back, which also circles back around to the same LP. So you have kind of 2 funnel points. So that's always been my take on it. So I've always been instead of putting it all one place, just split it up evenly amongst different chains, and it'll work out for basically everybody, and it'll have the same effect for PAWChain as it would if they just came directly to PAWChain. You know what I mean? But it's better for their project. I don't know, Annie. Did we ever get Crypto Down
Yeah.
Tucker? Sorry.
Um, I sent I sent him the invite. Um, so I don't know if Crypto Lunch. I don't know if he. I'm not sure if he can
Just send him a co-host.
take the mic or if he has problems.
Send Crypto Lounge a co-host and be done.
Hey guys, are you
Oh,
recording this outside of Twitter? Because I noticed you guys aren't recording it.
is not recording.
Shame on 21.
Can you change that? 21. Can it be switched while we are on the during the space or no?
Usually not.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
wanted you to be aware.
How can I do that? One second. I have to switch to my phone so I can record on my phone.
Ah, I did
So
not hear. Did you ask me if I recorded the space? I'm sorry, Annie. I kind of broke up there for a minute.
yeah, and yeah.
I did
Um,
not hit record. I'm noticing that now, and I'll be completely honest with you. I unfortunately did not, and I greatly apologize for that.
okay. I'll do it. One second. Let me just
Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Look,
let me
Andy, it's
change
okay.
it.
Rugs is streaming it, and it will go on to YouTube. So we're good. We're good.
Oh,
Appreciate it, Rugs.
oh,
Thanks,
perfect.
Rugs. Yeah, he saved our butt today. So that'll be on the recording. Thanks, man. All right. Yeah,
Nice one.
I know. That's man. Thank God. All right. So here we go. So where were we at? Sorry, I kind of lost track there for a minute. Sir, did you want to speak next? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, sure. Just like Jay Squawk said, the Bob space was really, it was a great space. Uh, Lots of people from both communities there. Brian was extremely well spoken, and the Bob team had a lot of very direct questions, which was nice to see. Annie mentioned that earlier. So yeah, it was. I had a great time there, and I wanted to give a shout out to all of the women in Web3. That was yesterday, International Women's Day. Annie, I was at the was it CoinX or CoinGecko
Connect.
base? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Yeah.
CoinX, yeah. Sorry. There's a lot running through my mind right now, but that was awesome to see you there. I know we're all very proud of you. You're here every week. Like, I mean, UN 21. But yeah, just really happy to see you guys getting some recognition there. Also, I'd like to give some recognition to DJ who's here today and Princess, Paw Princess. I think she's at here somewhere. For all of their contributions earlier in the project for this space to even exist. If you're just joining us now, or if you've just joined the project recently, you may not be aware of that. But yeah, I definitely salute both of them for their hard work. A lot of challenges at the beginning, right? Everyone all remembers all of that stuff. I'm not going to get into it, but happy to see them here and happy to see everybody else here. It's just been really a great week, and I see a couple of other projects now asking me, have I seen their project yet? So this was after the Bob space. This is how it works, right? I mean, once we get into a couple of spaces, once we start answering some questions for other communities, people start hearing about it, right? It's starting to pay off. All of our everybody in here, all of your hard work, right? All of those days coming on Twitter and saying, gee, I only got like 5 likes or 1 retweet, or why isn't anything happening? It all takes time. So I'm just so happy to be here with all of you today, every day. But this is the year marker for the spaces. So thanks again to everybody for being here, for everything everyone does, no matter if it's big or small in your own mind. It all adds up and it all counts. So thank you 21.
No problem, man, and big, thanks for you being here as well, and everybody. Like you said, it's that's a very great point. It absolutely does not matter. Just that's the biggest point I can make to everybody. Let's not overcommit to everything, because it really just matters what's getting the job done at the end and moving it. Doesn't matter who does it. We get to move together as one, as a unit. and that's what it's all about. So yeah, it's great to be part of it, and I'm really happy to be here with everybody for a year straight and spending all Saturdays with y'all, man. But absolutely great points. You know, that's just it doesn't matter how big or small the task is, just everybody's contribution always makes a difference, and it's always appreciated. You know, so thank you for that. Crypto Lounge, I see you joining us, man. What's up, bro? Good to have you. Do you have anything this week for Paul?
Yeah, what's going on, man? 52 community hangout. We finally got that first try was a whiff, but it is what it is. But with X, man, X is crazy. But it's good, man. This is great. I missed the last one. I was dealing with issues last week, but this one, I'm glad I made this one because this is good, man. We're going to see 53, 54, 55. We're going to keep going, so this is cool, man. And I think it was J Squad. Yeah, that's so true, man. This is what I love about the ecosystem and what it brings to to the space, not only to the space, I talk about out the external effect too, because we get in this box, man, and we just think cryptocurrency. This particular platform is built out to not only be a facilitator for cryptocurrency, but also out in the real world, guys. So I can't wait till that starts developing and ballooning, and these outside entities get to understand what's going on and how they can benefit, from being involved with this ecosystem and what it has to come. So and I have to tell you too as well. It's not just about memes. I'm seeing a lot of different other types of archetypes of platforms that are going to flourish too as well. I think the meme thing is like just a very small percentage of what I like to see. I'm talking decentralized finance, DeFi loans, play to earn, because that stuff is going to start back ballooning as well. So I would love to see a play to earn game, any type of crypto games on this. I think they will flourish because of the multi-chain, infrastructure. That'd be fantastic for that, the gaming sectors, and not only that, just think about what do you call this this new thing that's happening with real estate and mortgages, all that being tokenized. I would love to see a platform like Lofty come in and build on PAWChain too. This can get really cool. So we think about the meme, which is about to explode right now, and I always tell you it's perfect timing. These devs dropped this at the perfect freaking time, because the halving coming up. Yeah, Bitcoin, another extravagant celebration we're going to have later this year, going into 2025. Perfect timing. So again, man, we are in the right place. Perfect timing. Great time to be alive in crypto. In 52, what can we say, right? Number 52. Let's go.
Absolutely, man. And real quick, like I apologize because like my mind is running like straight up a hamster wheel. Like it's so hard to like define what's happening right now, dude. You know what I mean? And so if I wasn't clear in regards to what happened at the Bob space, please tap into the Bob space. There was a lot of alpha that dropped into Bob space as well. Please do that. And Brian did a great job. The whole team did a great job. Um, but my mind's still spinning, and that's good. That's a good thing. If your mind is spinning, like of all the opportunities for years to come, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, this is built out for longevity. It's not just going to be here today and gone tomorrow. There's a imprint of longevity. That factor is huge with blockchain, guys. You have to understand that.
I posted it's on the Jumbotron, the space. So I'll let you guys know. It's right
Oh, the
there.
Bob Space.
Yeah.
Thank you, Annie. I need to check that out too. But yeah, absolutely great points, man. And I mean, just like you said, crypto lounge. I think you're absolutely right. Like seeing something like the real estate venture, because we forget the blockchains, used to move data, so it's not physically moving anything. So any type of data you need to move, regardless of what it is, it's and like J Squawk said, it's hard to fathom everything, man, because we are built for such longevity, like you said, and for such a far reach out. It's hard to put it in play right now because we're not used to it. So it's really hard to fathom, and it is hard to swallow it all, because it's just like, man, when you think about it, connecting everything and everything moving together, and we're moving, like I said, it's moving to move data. We're moving that data to every blockchain, not just ours. So it's the reach of it is just it's amazing. It's amazing. The reach of the project we'll have, and seeing all these people come together for it, like you said, the Bob space, and people kind of realizing it. I think hopefully that'll continue on, and that'll be the new set standard. All right, we'll go. Thank you for that, Crypto Lounge and J Squad. Appreciate it. Look, did you already talk about this week, man, for Paul? I don't know if we gave you a chance to talk to it or not, bro.
No, no, not
Go
yet.
ahead. Go ahead, man. Sorry. Good to have you, too. Welcome, bro. Always good to have you up.
No problem, man. Thank you guys for having me. Happy birthday to the space, by the way. It's been a fun year, man. You guys do a great job just hosting these every Saturday. I try to get in whenever I can. Saturday's normally like the busy day of the week for me, like with the kids and the activities and stuff like that. But um, it's been good, man. You guys do a great job. But a few things that stick out to me this week. One, updating the Paul logo on Dex Tools. I thought that was pretty cool. Nice to see. I think like in our next stages of growth, when people are looking on buying Paw, I think the team did a good job of making the decision of just updating it that way. No one buys the wrong Paw. Especially like with potentially what comes after with our stages of growth and going into mainnet. I think we're gonna have a lot more eyes looking at us. Um, so it was good to get it updated. I think it was great. Timing was awesome. Um, I also just want to like mention real quick about like how much the community is just doing really well right now. The community involvement with like even like with the Bob space. I mean, like the hosts of the space were really thankful of just seeing our community in there and just engaging, and I just thought it was great, man. Like it's definitely like a collaboration that I can get behind, especially with like Bob having a really strong community. The team that was representing Bob in the space, sounded great. They sounded fantastic. They sounded like they knew what they were doing. They were asking Brian the right questions, who was doing a phenomenal job. Um, I just thought like the back and forth of it, just picking his brain and giving his thoughts was just it was just great to see and great to be part of. And it's just gonna take like and that's how it starts. Once people realize, all right, Bob built on PodChain, then like the next community token, they're like, well, if Bob did it, why can't we do it? And then they do it, and then all of a sudden, like it's like dropping a match like in a dried out forest. You know what I mean? Like it's just everything's just gonna go up one day. So I thought that was cool, man. Like and again, that's how it starts. Bob will be the first. Hopefully, I mean, they haven't made any official announcement yet that they are going to build on PodChain. I'm sure there's a lot of questions that still have to be answered, but things look really really good. And there'll be more after Bob. They're going to continue to pop up, and people are going to ask like, well, why not build on PodChain? Like, but right now the question is why build on PodChain? Eventually, the question is going to be why not build on PodChain? And that's what we're going to be rolling into. I do want to say one real quick thing before we go on to the next speaker, and that's in regards to something I think that Brian, I don't think intentionally forgot to bring up, but is very important. And that was in regards to when one of the speakers from Bob asked Brian, well, what benefit do our holders in our community have for Bob being deployed on PodChain? And Brian did a phenomenal answer. But there was one thing that he didn't mention, and again, it's something that I think he just completely forgot, and it's in regards to um, being able to stake. Like for example, like we'll use Bob as a token, as an example token. Like so, if a Bob holder, wanted to go to like an exclusive DEX on a certain chain that's not Ethereum because they're not on Ethereum now. Like let's say a Solana chain, or I'm sorry, a Solana DEX exclusively to Solana that just operates with Solana tokens. If they were offering like a staking reward or like a very good interest rate for staking like an exclusive Solana token on their chain or on their DEX, they couldn't. Bob couldn't do that before being built on PawChain or having liquidity on PawChain. So to explain a little bit better, like any Bob holder would have the ability to go to any chain and stake their Bob, whether or not they're exclusive to like to that given chain like Solana or whatever. So I think that's great. I think that's great for holders. And that's even something great for Podchain holders too, because we're going to be able to do it as well as a Podchain holder. But a Bob token holder now can go to an exclusive Solana DEX that's offering great rewards, great incentives for staking. Whatever Solana token that you can provide liquidity for, and Bob could now be one of those. So that again is a great advantage of pod, or I'm sorry, is for Bob being able to be built on PodChain. So that's just something I wanted to bring up. But Yeah, man, I just want to share that real quick. I'm hoping that everybody does a has a great day today. I only have like a few minutes, and I gotta take off of this space. But I just want to share my thoughts, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the time.
Thank you very much, Luck. Really appreciate it, and also for being at the Spanish space. That was great. Sorry, I had to jump. I think 21 has having issues with the mic, but so um, we during our the space Spanish space, one of our well, our friend Alex brought um, invited his partner. So the fact that you guys were explaining um in in the easiest possible way PAWChain to her what will be the right the benefit of you know using it. It was great. I loved it. I really did. Jimbo did like Jimbo made it so super easy. He said that look at PAWChain like PAWChain is a interpreter, right? And you have people that speaks different languages. Let's say we have 21 speaks English, and then we have um, who Steveno with Italian, and the Saxon with in French. Part chain will be the interpreter for them that to communicate, so they can communicate with someone that speaks Russian, for example. So is that is that platform, to make that that bridge to make flow easily, without even worry about anything else, avoiding all those steps, from going from a Binance token to a Arbitrum token. So, for example, just swap and that's it. You don't have to worry about bridging. You don't even pay attention to anything of that. You can go on with your life. That's I think for someone that is not um, familiar with crypto, or cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, etc. I think is the best thing ever. That's the first thing, the only thing. Well, first, how to buy a token on a decentralized exchange. That was the worst for me, and even worse than that, how to buy a token in PancakeSwap, for example. Like, how in the world do I do that? So it was painful for me, really. Would I say physically painful? Probably. Give me a lot of headaches, but I really appreciate you guys. Um, you guys do make a difference, and I really appreciate you all. I really do. So sorry to cut in. 21.
No, no, ain't it cool? That's what we're here for. That's your contributions matters like everybody else's. We're always great to have you, and thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll drop down to Mr. JT, man. I don't think you've gone yet. You had anything for this week for Paul, man? Welcome to the
Oh,
space.
I always got. Thank you. I always got something for Paul. Man, I'm just really impressed. I'm really impressed with the beta, all the functions that I've been able to test and stuff, and everything seems to be working really good. I was really expecting not so much from like other communities' engagement until we started getting mainnet, something people could touch that's, more than a beta. And it's crazy because like if you listen to that Bob space, they were engaged. They were right there with you. They were asking questions because they wanted to know those questions. And that is really impressive to watch I mean, this is still an early stage of this project. You got to remember, we're just barely over a year old. It's taken much longer to produce, much less in many, many places. So, you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and we're gonna, I'm just really impressed with that. And if you're looking, you're not really sure how you can help, and you don't really have a place you can help, jump into Certic and vote. I vote every day. If you feel like the project's doing good, then vote them up. and that's one way you can engage. If you join these spaces, use your emojis and stuff. That tricks the algorithm. Retweet the space. You know what I mean. Promote those who promote you. You know what I mean. And yeah, I'm really happy to be here. Thank you, 21. Thank you, Annie, for holding the space. I also wanted to say, John Michael, I love the PFP. All right, cheers, guys. Thanks for having me up.
Oops, sorry, took me a minute to get on my thing. Thanks for coming up, JT. I always appreciate it, man. Sorry, Andy, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say something because you were muted. So I think is a delay. Is it a delay or something? Probably that's it. What the issue is. But um, I'm sorry. I want to say something else. I keep sending the invite to Pop Princess, and she doesn't accept it. How dare you, Pop Princess? Why?
No, she's
I'm
still
trying to
not
get
right.
you back. Yeah.
It might
So
be a little bit. If space is still open, hopefully she'll be able
yeah,
to
she's
take a
busy.
mic.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hope
she's
so.
still driving.
Oh, she's right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, no. Then be careful. Then. But yeah, I just want to say really quick. The reason why we have these spaces, these hangouts, is because of her and DJ. To be honest, that's how we started, um, and it was great. Like we were like, well, I don't know, can we do it? And they were like insisting, oh yeah, let's do that, let's do it, let's do it. So we did, and I remember it was Steve on the chat typing the questions and it would go back to her. It was crazy. It was really good. We were just starting, right, DJ? And you guys had the idea
Yeah,
of doing it because that's what you guys do. You guys, that's your thing, right? The spaces, yours and hers. Um,
yeah, we
so
were a lot.
yeah, so just want to say that really quick. She's driving, but we we haven't forgotten about you. I hope you can come back, and join us on the hangouts because I think you're like the cheerleader of at the beginning, when you were doing the spaces with us. Well, the Discord hangouts after we couldn't do it on X for a season. But yeah, definitely. And since we have our women, how do you say that? I don't even forgot. The 21 is a women in Web3 or
Yes.
Web3.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
Women. I think it's women in Web3 all month this month. I believe March
Hmm.
is the month of women in Web3, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I know you said we could contact some other women
Yeah,
and do a
yeah.
space
If
like that.
y'all have any suggestions on who y'all would like to see on the space as a guest, we're gonna work on getting some guests for the next. We have three spaces left, so we'll work on getting some guests for the next three. And today's Annie's our guest, so we'll celebrate her today, and then we'll work on some guests for the next couple spaces, and we'll get that going. But if I have anyone,
I don't know. Maybe it might be her birthday, but if we could get Ellen up here, I would
yeah,
yeah.
appreciate
yeah.
that.
That's what I was about to say, Ellen.
Yeah, if y'all have anything, he said maybe your birthday. If y'all have any suggestions on who you'd like to have up as a guest or us just kind of talk to and hear their story, just I mean, not really. We're not gonna make like a thing of it. I don't want to put anybody, pressure or anything like that. It just come up, say hello, and celebrate your presence in Web3 and crypto. That's really all it is.
And maybe also Scotia Girl, if we could. I'd like
Yeah,
to hear from her,
yeah,
if
yeah.
it's
Of course, of
possible.
course. We're gonna shoot it up for or we'll schedule it up for next Saturday. We'll start working on it. So again, if you have any suggestions, just make a post or drop in the group chat, whatever it is. All right. Well, I think that covers. That covers all our speakers, Miss Annie. Which you wanna circling back to about 5 o'clock now. Which anything else we got, or what you want to do?
Let me see. I don't know. I don't know what the rest, if they have anything they would like to say before I do the closing thoughts. But um, I just want to say something really quick before you do that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, yesterday. So yesterday we had this space early in the morning with Coinex, right? First, they with Coinex, Germany. And one of the things that got my attention that is that the person that was organizing it, she said that it was hard to find, or people that were available to do the space. The in the and we have to be women, right? Because yesterday was um, International Women's Day, and he couldn't find women on the project. It was hard. So we were three originally, but one of the girls was for a different project. She was still on an AMA. She couldn't join, so we're only two people. So, and we're talking about a centralized exchange who has so many, 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 many projects listed. So it was interesting, like that's crazy, And so there's a I brought up this on the during the AMA. This is statistics, right? Because it says approximately only 4.5% of the top 121 crypto companies were founded by women, right? And then that women constitute merely 10% of partners in crypto investment firms. So it's a huge, huge, huge gap. And I know that yes, a lot of people in the space, a lot of you here listening are men, and but you know probably maybe your wife is behind you, so and they trust you with the funds, and they say, you know what you're doing. Just don't lose them. Don't lose the scholarships, please. Right? So I'm not saying don't do that. Okay, I'm just saying don't do that. Don't put your money if you only invest what you're willing to lose. So, but the point is that there's it's more men than women. So if we can, we were kind of brainstorming yesterday with the dev team. Pafo had great ideas about what could we do to help, right? To bring um, women, right, into the space, get more involved in it. Because like Jimo was saying earlier in the other space earlier, Spanish space, that you cannot stop it. It's gonna come. It's happening, and sooner than later, everything is gonna be um it's gonna be related to crypto. Everything is gonna have crypto in it. So right, from purchases, from he also mentioned, it's so true, that all the records, like maybe probably, yeah, I like transcripts from school, for example. There's some institutions in the United States that they already have their transcripts as NFTs, or medical records as NFT. So, and other type of documents that require a notary, signature, etc. So be notarized, and yeah, it's something that is on its way, and either you like it or not, you have to learn and you have to know how this works. So um, being a woman, it's a lot of responsibility falls on you when it comes to the organization at your home. Either you're single, or you're married, or a single parent. It's crypto can be something that can open doors for you, right, to a better life, to plan for your kids future without depending on anyone else. I think, to me, it's a great sell point right there. So if it can help anyone, that's I think that's the whole point of PAWChain, and the vision that Bakishi was sharing with us during that Certic AMA. He wants the technology to be accessible to anyone, from someone that doesn't know anything about crypto to someone that is a professional. This is their full-time job, right? so that with all the tools that can help them make a decision without depending on someone else telling them, hey, buy this one, right? Invest on that one, etc. Sorry, but yeah, I just wanted to add that up since we were in, yesterday was the International Women's Day, so I think it's good to share that with your, your special, how do you say that in English? With your girlfriend or your wife, etc. Your
Significant other?
significant. There you go.
There you go. Ha.
Better half.
Oh, you better have your half orange. How do you say it in Spanish? It's tu media naranja, right? You have an orange. I have no idea why you say that, but you get what I mean. But
To your point, you said something that I have to expand on because I've been doing some voting, and I've been looking at these voting docs. I've been looking at a lot of stuff that's been on these voting sheets, and yesterday I actually voted. There were some questions and a lot of crypto questions. I don't know if you guys have been voting. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of cryptocurrency questions that are coming up in these elections in these booths, man. I voted on Bitcoin acceptance here in North Texas. Legal tender was on there as well. NFT. How do I feel about NFTs? I've never seen that. During election season, these type of questions in the booth. I've never seen that. So when just to your point, Annie, when you talk about use case and utility when it comes to crypto and blockchain, it's expanding. I think it's expanding more than we even know. Again, because we get inside this crypto box, but it's moving outside of cryptocurrency, especially blockchain. But I'm seeing a lot of local governments that are really opening up to blockchain and a little bit to crypto, but mainly the blue chips, mainly the ones, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, those payment processing coins, things of that nature. They're wide open to that. Bitcoin Cash, they're wide open to that. And I think the other altcoins, it has to have the right applicability to be accepted in the real world at this point in time. And that's why I like PAW. That's why I like PAWChain because that's how it's built to be easily accepted, and applicable within the real world. But just to your point, Annie, it is expanding, it's mushrooming, and you're seeing it. I just voted on it. Like I say, I voted on Bitcoin legal tender here. It was on the freaking docket, so it was on the information. I checked it. And they're asking us how do we feel about crypto. They want to know. So these governments want to know. Local governments, these states, offices, they want to know. So I think going into the next 4 years, 5 years, this thing is going to be widely accepted. And if Bitcoin performs well coming out of this halving, I think we're going to see some extraordinary movement when it comes to adoption.
Do you have anything else in there? Oh, yeah, the great points for both of y'all. Did you have anything else in here, or was that it?
no, yeah,
Oh, okay, cool, cool. So I didn't know if you were finished, and I was just gonna
no,
give you a
no, no.
minute to
Go
rebut.
ahead.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Andy, but you brought up a good point. That was a great point.
Yeah, well, that was the whole thing. And I think I love I love how you put it all together. What I've been trying to explain, you like you nail it. Thank you very much for coming to my rescue.
No, you
Um,
you, you were doing well. It's just so it's exciting to me. When I saw that, I was like, wow, we're here. We are here. It's happening.
oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it is, man. Wow, it's crazy. It's happening so fast, super fast. Um, like in 2021, I was in my family probably the only one that knew about this and no, not knew the whole thing, but at least I was researching it. And um because it's a necessity. Because of necessity, that's what it was. It was necessity, right? I'm a single parent, and I want the best for my daughter. I want the best for her. And sometimes it's hard to uh live in a huge city with expensive, and you want to make the most of the money that you earn. So it's you have to find ways to make it happen. I think when they say kids are a blessing, they are a blessing. They make you work hard, you know. they change your life and for the better, and you want to do the best you can, right? So that's the reason why I started looking into crypto, because if there was an opportunity to make more money, well, then let me look at let me look into it. Let's
Yeah.
see, right? So, and yeah, and like me, is there's a lot of people out there too that they're looking for the information and trying to make it work for them as well. And if we can be that uh helping hand, right? Like, hey, well, let me show you.
Yeah.
This is what I know. You can look into it here, get to know it, and have any questions, I'll help you, right? So, but I think maybe we don't think about those things, but we can make a huge difference to someone, either in our families or coworkers or friends or the Uber driver that day, um, just by sharing and just that word of mouth, right?
Oh
So,
yeah. Word of mouth is
mhm,
powerful. It'll never die.
mhm,
I know we try to reinvent things. We try to, build things, as far as marketing to, supersede word of mouth, but it will never go. It's still one of the most powerfulest ways to move something. Word of mouth. Like we were talking about the development, it only takes one developer to have a successful and enjoyable time deploying on Paul and being successful and sharing that word. Once that happens, you have that domino effect. And it's just good old word of mouth, man. And then, the other factors kick in as well after that. But I'm telling you, man, the word of mouth thing is still king. It still works and is very powerful.
mhm,
And that actually came up in the Bob space. Sorry, not to interrupt anybody, but they were saying they had heard this, they had heard that about PAWChain and whatnot, but having a chance to hear Brian's voice and being able to speak to someone, right? I agree 100%. Their crypto lounge, like, it's not that's not going away
Yeah,
ever. So
absolutely.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I had, I'm having my, elders in my family. When you're elders, your grandmothers, and your mom, when they start asking you about, hey, what's going on with these coins? What the hell is this crypto? That's when you really know it's really happening,
Right.
because the older elders, they don't give a shit, they're doing their thing. But when they come to you and say, hey, son, what's this crypto shit? I'm like, okay, let's have a talk. Let's get some coffee. Let's talk about it. That's when we're really, really getting it. It's very exciting.
It is. It is definitely great points. Everybody always brings great constructive, great points, man. Seeing it from different perspectives is always key. We do have. There's a lot of things to actually view in the ecosystem. So being able to see things from different points of views always makes it helpful. It makes it more encapsulated. Makes it more as a whole. I think it's really cool. But thanks everybody. I always appreciate it. And I guess that's about it, Annie. We're hitting up on 5:10 after an hour, so we'll circle back around and head into closing thoughts again. And it's never too late. So if you do have any questions, comments, concerns, always feel free to still come up, grab a mic. But we'll just start kind of circling into our closing round here and just go into some closing thoughts for the week and leave everybody with some thoughts about Paul. And we'll start with JT. It looks like Bad Luck might still be connecting, so we'll start with JT down there. Go ahead, brother.
No, yeah, I'm really excited for what's coming up. I can't wait to, see more stuff and appreciate you guys for being here, hosting these spaces every week, man.
Always, man. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else on a Saturday. It's become habit now. We're 52 deep, man. I believe it's a way of life now. I wouldn't know what to do without
Yeah,
it.
congratulations on that too. I remember the first one.
Nice, nice. Yeah, it goes. It's crazy to realize it's been 52 of them already. But hats off, man. Big celebration. So it's a good day. Good day. All right, we'll circle around to you, Mr. Sir Shields. What you got for the closing thoughts, bro?
I was just, listening to the story, like Annie was saying, and sitting here thinking about DJ and Princess and whatnot, and just the way things all just, I mean, it's fate, I guess, I suppose, the way it all works out. Like Annie, you saying, thinking back to you just even looking into crypto, now you're hosting a space for a project that has like 37,000 followers, right? I mean, it's really amazing. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and say there's going to be a documentary or a Netflix or anything, but it really, I would love someday to be able to just sit down with everyone who's in here involved and doing things and just hear the story of what led you or the circumstances that brought you to more so into Paw because it's amazing. Um, excuse me, Crypto Lounge. I mean, I love your commitment. I love your effort. I love the fact that one of the things that I respect the most about you is the fact that you're willing to talk about other projects. I mean, it's pretty. There's a lot of tribalism, as we say here. I like that you're able to talk openly about multiple projects, especially in your YouTube. If you're not on YouTube or you're not following him on YouTube or on Twitter, I really recommend it. I know sometimes we get the blinders on and paw, which I support paw, but again, there's so much happening in the market. And if you're not paying attention to what's going on outside of your own project, really, what can you expect to have happen, right? You're not going to know what's going to come next. So and that was something else this week that happened. I had a chance. Thank you again for inviting me up to speak. I didn't even know that you could do that on YouTube, and I was able to have a chat with Crypto Lounge on his YouTube channel. It was great. So I'm learning things every day too, just like everyone else. But I'm telling you right now, like this, the group of people we have here. I don't know how it all came to be. It's almost like that show Lost, except like in a good way, where we all sort of get grouped together in here. Like in 21 Paw, you forgot to record, which that's not a huge deal. It just so happened that Rugs has the YouTube going and has recorded it. Like I just really appreciate everybody here. It was been a great week. That Bob space was amazing. 52 spaces again. Thanks so much to DJ and Paw Princess for setting us on the right path with this. So thanks everybody, and hope to see you next week.
Definitely, man, and great points, and thank you for being here as well, bro. You've been with us for all the long way, and all. Thank you for your contributions and efforts, and all the work you got to put in, man. We definitely appreciate it, and big salute to you, man. Appreciate it, brother. Good, always good to have you too. We'll circle back around to Mr. Crypto Lounge. You got any closing, and then after that, Andy, we'll circle over to you. But you have any closing thoughts for us, Crypto Lounge?
Yeah, man. And sir, thanks for the kind words, man. I really appreciate that. And we're gonna that Paul Live. That's gonna be a redundant theme. So we're gonna be doing that every week. And he's right. I can set it up to where you could come and chime in. You can call in. You don't have to be on camera if you're uncomfortable with that. You could, we can just hear that audio and we can just really get in touch and really start talking about it too on YouTube as well as we do here. So, yeah.
That's so cool, man. That's so cool. Like I just have to say again, honestly, sorry to cut you off there,
Are you
but
good?
it's so cool. Yeah, you don't have to have the video. I didn't say
Yeah.
that. You're right.
No. Yeah.
I can just sit there and talk like I am right now. Like that's so
Yeah,
cool,
it's
man.
it's an option. I always keep it up top, pinned up top, just in case you got something on your mind. You want to just audibilize it. Yeah, jump on, man. Anybody is welcome, especially when we're doing Paul off. But we're gonna be doing that every week. I know 21. You're gonna hopefully we can get 21. Hopefully we can get Annie. I think it's a little bit too, maybe too early for Annie, but anybody is welcome, and we're gonna be making that a consistent theme every week. Okay. And I know 21 is going to echo this. Watch your wallet, guys. Scams are about to ramp up big time. So watch your DMs. You see anything weird, even if it looks familiar, they're using our profile pictures now. They're trying to really, really screw with us. So protect your paw. They're going to want your paw and other things too as well. Don't get wiped. So watch your DMs in Twitter, watch your DMs in TG. If it looks weird, block them and don't even interact. Okay. And be safe. Have a great weekend. All right. Take care.
Awesome. Yeah, man. Whenever we'll definitely have to set that up. I'm excited for it. I'm happy for it. That'll be ready, man. Whenever you're ready, just let me know. Give me the heads up, and I'm definitely down for it, bro. Always. And Annie, did you make it back up? Sorry, we lost Annie for a second. I think we made it. I think she made it back up.
I did. Can you hear me?
Ah, yes, we can. Success.
Oh
All
my
right,
gosh.
go
Oh,
ahead. It's just in the nick of time. I was just gonna try to drag it out for a minute and try to bring it along so you got back. But go ahead with your closing thoughts.
yeah. I'm so sorry because I was looking for a tweet and I kept going back and forth, and I guess I crashed the page, the app on the PC. So don't do that, guys. Don't do that. I don't learn. I keep doing it and I keep crashing. So yeah. So yeah. I mean, it's it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a lot of work uh to get, the attention. But you know what? I thought it was, but when I saw, and today is actually also, you know, it did show me like, oh my gosh, the community are putting so much effort on getting the word out. I think I'm so thankful. Like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Everyone is inviting projects, talking to other projects, and it's exciting. It's so exciting. Unbelievable. Uh, when was that? Steve was saying the other day, this like yesterday or the day before, like, oh my gosh, guys, you guys are doing a great job. Oh my goodness, we're talking to so many projects. So they're interested, and they want to build on PAWChain because they see the benefits of it. You know, so it's you might not see it. Because you have life is it takes, it's we gotta take care of business, right, on our in real life. And sometimes you don't have time to look at stuff, or crypto. We just come on Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to check what's going on with the project. Or Monday morning we check in Discord or Telegram, hey, what's up, um one mainnet, right? So um yeah, it's just to let you know, yeah, the community is working hard, the dev team is working hard to get the info out and bring projects in, to work with on PAW, build their projects on PAW, or provide liquidity on it, and to get the benefits of it, become multi-chain, uh by doing so. And I think, at least to me, I'm at the right place at the right time, at the right place. I wouldn't be, uh I wouldn't like to be in a different area or somewhere else, another project. I think this is a project to be at, for the things that I've seen, the things that I read, uh the things that I heard, and the people that um I talk to every day. You know, it's you guys have no idea how the difference you make on people's life by putting just a tiny effort, like JT was saying, just he votes every day on Certic. And it's um I don't know, I just want to say that. I really appreciate everyone for all the things that you guys do. You guys don't look for um uh rewards right away. You're not saying, hey, I'm gonna tweet this many comments a month or a week. What's in it for me? How much am I getting paid for this? It's everything is it's a voluntary effort, because we see the goal. We can see, into the future, right? Uh, yeah, we all wizards. We know what's going to happen. No, I'm just kidding. But we can tell, right? We see what's happening right now, and we see where we're going. So thank you very much, everyone, for all the efforts you're doing and the trust you're putting on the developers. Because at this point, it's trust. But the best thing is that we see the product. We tested the alpha, um, and after we put in our feedback, what happened? They worked on it, and they added more stuff when they fixed whatever it had to be fixed. You know, JT say, hey, can you do this better? Can you use this? Or I like this color. Don't do the dark mode. I remember those days. Oh my gosh, everybody went into dark mode when we got out the alpha. That's great. I love that. It's so funny, but it's so true. Who likes it? Light mode. Come on. So they moved to dark mode. Um, you know, just the simple things, but they're all more in detail, more in depth stuff. And yeah, um, We've seen it. We've seen the alpha. Now we see the beta, and I hope you guys are testing it. Um, the swap now is there. They added to the PAWChain beta testnet for you to try it and see how fast it is and the fees that you're paying. Oh my goodness. I can't again I cannot wait to try a password in the mainnet. So um thank you everyone for everything you guys done. And yeah, let's best team ever, man. Best community ever. So back to you, 21.
Thank you, Annie. We definitely appreciate you too. You know, like you hit some great points right on the head. It definitely is a team effort. It's a team collaboration. There's no act too small. There's no gesture too big. You know, it can always be done as long as we do it together. So you hit the nail right on the head, and I couldn't have said it better. So thank you for that, and thank you for everybody for staying again, sticking through us with the Saturday. We had some technical difficulties, but yeah, this concludes number 52. We made it through a year, so I definitely appreciate everybody for being here today and spending the day with us, and hopefully to see y'all back too next Saturday. And don't forget we'll have
Oh,
some special
tw-
guests coming too. Go ahead, bro.
21. I'm so sorry to cut you off there. I just saw Matt. I don't know if you guys know Matt. I've been following him for a while. I don't know if anything he wanted to ask. He just showed up there. I just saw him pop up on my screen. If not, that's fine. Welcome. So happy to see you back again, man. But just in case there was a question or anything you wanted to ask.
Who's it? Who's down there? Oh man, hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, we follow each other, man. We talked in the past too. What's up, man? We need to catch up, man. I know it's been a minute. I owe you a voice
Right?
chat, man.
There
It's
you
been a
go.
minute. Yeah, we got a link soon, bro. But yeah, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to come up. If not, no worries. But yeah, just thanks to everybody for being here for the year celebration, number 52. Yeah, we made it through some hard times, but we're here to celebrate. So definitely appreciate everybody and all the support. Like Annie said, she said it beautiful words. You know, everybody, the little things are what matter. So, and that's what, the little things the little efforts you do in the trenches, little things that you 90% never get thanked for, is those are the efforts that matter. So we definitely want to take this 1% time or 10% time and thank everybody for the small things and the small thing. That's what community does. Move together because we definitely can't do it all, and y'all can't, and nobody can do it all by themselves. So we need each other basically, and it's good to have such a great and reliable community that's transparent. We can got some great people here, so yeah, it's exciting. It's going to be really exciting to see what transpires and comes forth. So yeah, definitely everybody, stay tuned and stick with us, man. We're moving in the right direction. So thanks again, everybody. We'll see y'all next Saturday.